nominations. Who did you nominate and why?
I nominated Beatrice. Reason being, prior to probably end of last week, she was very isolated. She wouldn't join in stuff that we would always do, and I tried so hard, like, okay, maybe not so hard, but I did try a little bit, you know, like, to get to know her. Sometimes I'd ask her, hey, you okay? And it was just the response that you'd get, it'd be like, yeah, why? I just tried to, and I don't think I'm the only one as well, because I did speak to a few people, or rather, we all talked about certain behaviours or whatever. And yeah, she was just really in her own little world, and I respect that people, you know, are going through whatever they're going through. But yeah, I did try with her, and I just felt, yeah, I can't really break into her or even be a friend with her, because she didn't let that. So that was just my reason. J. Paul. Oh, yeah, Miss. Honestly, like, I actually admire that boy so much, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's so intelligent and he's, like, so talented. And I just feel like he has, and I think I spoke to him the night before yesterday, which was eviction. I just feel like he's, I don't want to say issues, I just feel like he has things he has to learn about himself, which he's finding it difficult, like, to fit in. And he tries so hard, and I'm as a person, I express myself however, like, I'm very open, like, I'm very good at expressing myself, and sometimes my facial expressions or my response to people isn't the best, which I'm obviously working on. So, like, since there's, like, certain, which I did tell him about anyway, he says, like, really relevant stuff that just makes you feel, what are you talking about? And it's so obvious that he tries to fit in. And, you know, I had a word with him. I did try help a little bit, I would say. But that was my reason for picking him. And then J. Paul. J. Paul's a really nice guy. We just haven't connected. Like, he came to me actually saying, hey, like, you know, you're one of the girls that I haven't really spoken to much, or, like, don't really know much about. And, you know, we spoke about stuff. He asked me questions, and, like, I answered him, I asked him questions. But there wasn't a connection, even on a friendship level. But that has nothing to do with who he is as a person. It had to do with both of us trying to connect. He, like, honestly, he is, like, very... his personality, he's like, he respects himself, he's quiet, he speaks when he wants to, he's very, you know, he indulges in all the activities, he's very intelligent, stuff like that. But it was just between us, there was no vibe, I couldn't vibe with him, I couldn't connect, even when we tried to be friends. So, like, it's nothing personal when it comes to J. Paul. It was just, I just couldn't vibe with him. White Money, I don't know what I was thinking, if I'm being completely honest with you. I actually had so much love for that boy, as a friend type of love. I was so confused, like, names couldn't come to my head yesterday. Like, I wasn't ready, like, because obviously I thought all of us were going to go around, and I thought I was just going to, like, either give 2 names, and the names I was going to give initially were Beatrice and Giannis. But then when you told me 4, it was just too much for me. But then when you told me 4, it was just too much for me. And I couldn't, when I went back out there and I looked at everyone, I was like, oh my God, like, why did I even pick White Money? Like, it hurt me so much, and I'm not going to lie. But I mean, I've done what I've done, so it is what it is. But I have no reason as to why I picked White Money, because I actually really like him as a friend. So yeah. I feel like White Money is a very lovable character, and I'm sure he has a huge fan base. Like, I'm very certain of that. I'm sure there's so many supporters who would love him, because he's very creative, and, like, he's very, you know, like, he's just good. Like, he's a great guy. So yeah, I think that's going to affect me a lot, because I'm sure I'm probably going to get a lot of hate. But I mean, it's a game, right? So I did this to myself, and I just, whatever outcome happens, happens. I just wasn't thinking straight when I initially picked him. So, yeah, I kind of messed up, if I'm being honest. But I have to live with it. But it's definitely going to affect me, that's for sure.